Hi guys, this is Karen here. I'm going to ask, this is kind of a question. What is the big difference between nutrena and purina? Well, I only feed nutrena. I don't know why. So, why should you choose nutrena over purina? They sound the same. They make kind of the same products, but who to choose? Well, I'm going to tell you why you should choose nutrena. Nutrena has many options. They have a senior feed, and they just came out with their new line of Safe Choices. Safe Choice was only original, and then they came out with Performance and Safe Choice Special Care. And now they have Mare and Full Maintenance. And now they have Mare and Full and Maintenance. Sorry, that's it. And then I'll just show you a little bit of what I feed. I have the Safe Choice Senior, the Safe Choice Original, Safe Choice Performance, and Nutrena also has supplements to feed your horses. I, for instance, am feeding my Hard Keeper since it's in the winter, and when I'm at horse shows and stuff, I'll feed them this too to keep some weight on them and to give them some energy too. They have called their Empower supplements. Empower supplements are, there is either Empower Boost or Empower Balance. Empower Balance is their lowest calorie feed, and it's only a supplement. Where the Empower Boost is to boost your horse's feeding things. Okay? I'll show you a little bit of the feeds and the bags and kind of show you that kind of stuff, okay? So, I'll show you the senior. Hold on, I'll show you the senior bag first. Save these for this, so we can normally burn them. Okay. Safe Choice Senior. It's a blue kind of bag with a horse on it, obviously. It is a high-fat, controlled starch, complete feed to meet the unique needs of senior horses. And if you have a question on what kind of grain you should be feeding your horse, if you go to nutrenaworld.com, they have this amazing thing under in their Knowledge Center. It's called Horse Feed Selector. You type in a little bit of information about your horse, and it will show you what kind of feeds they would recommend for your horse. Like this grain, it says right here, it contains rice bran, flaxseed, and bee pulp for horses. For the senior horses, it comes in a 50-pound bag. It's part of their smart grain formulation, which means it has very low sodium, I think it is, or something like that. Sorry, I kind of forgot the word right now. But that feed looks like that. Get it in the light. It's got 3 different kinds of things in there, like fat ones and fiber ones and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and that was the senior. And then we'll go to the original and Safe Choice Original. And all of the Safe Choices are veterinarian recommended, says right on the bag. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not sodium. There's low starch content. Sorry, there you go. Okay, the original was the only one they came out with. It was the first smart grain formulation they had. The original, it just looks like that. I know, I always want to see what the horse's food looks like before I buy it, so I kind of know what I'm giving my horse. Okay. And then the Performance, which the bag is right here. Okay. The Performance is a purple bag. Hey, easy up. Okay, Perform. I call it Performance. It's, again, veterinarian recommended. It is a high-fat, controlled starch formula for performance horses and hard keepers. So if your horse has issue keeping weight on, this will be a good feed for him. Smart grain formulation. And I don't know if you can read that. Okay. Oh, and this one is a proven, original is a proven controlled starch formula for all life stages. You can feed a whole barn of horses and you don't really have anything to worry about. Fed to all horses. Okay. Okay, and the Perform looks like, keep this out of the way, looks a lot like the original, but it has higher fat content and protein. And then the Empower Boost, which is what I'm feeding my older horse, who's a hard keeper, is like nuggets. Little nuggets instead of like pellets. See little nuggets like this? They smell really good. Okay, so, but why? Still the question is, why should you choose Nutrena? Nutrena has a wide variety of horse feeds that they have their line of safe choices, which includes the Senior, Original, Perform, Special Care, Mare in Full, and Maintenance for horses. They also do sell like a textured feed. These are all safe choices, are all pelleted feeds. The textured feeds are going to be like your sweet feeds with your, I do have some sweet feed here for my goats. I have the oats and the corn and the molasses and all that stuff in there for them already. And it's usually a lot, horses are, if your horse is picky, that's probably a better way to go, would be with their Triumph, I believe is what it's called. And they have especially one, they have like a Triumph Senior and 14%, 12%, which is the amount of protein. Hey! Knock it off. And yeah, so why choose Nutrena? Safe choice. That's all I have to say for you, is they're safe choice feeds. These feeds are a little bit more expensive. They probably run, well, it also depends on your dealer, I guess. The Senior cost me usually around $20 a bag for 50 pounds. The Original, 16 probably. And you Perform about 17. But you, like us, what comes in is what you get out. So what we eat is what we get out. Same thing with them. They are athletes. What goes in is what comes out. So if good quality nutrients go in, you're going to get good performance out of your partner. Remember, they are not an animal. They are your partners. They are my babies. Take care of them, please. And Nutrena also does have, like the Triumph feeds are usually a little less expensive for horses. And then they also have a stock and stable, I believe is what it's called. And that's usually a little bit lower yet. And it just has like the vitamins, the minerals, and that kind of stuff in it. Okay? But all this feed cannot be fed just by itself. Your horse must have good quality hay to go with the feed. And they also recommend having just a nice white salt block out there for them to have free choice and free access to good, clean water at all times. Although the Senior can be fed as a sole ration, but usually don't want to do that. And on the back of their feeds, they have this nice chart, which you should know your horse's weight, because you don't feed by quantity, you feed by pound. So my horse is about a 800 pound, which is my 17-year-old. He's about 800 pounds. So he should get, for a maintenance horse and for a light work horse, they should get about to 6 to 8 pounds. Okay? And that is when fed with hay. They should get 6 to 8 pounds. When fed as a sole ration for an 800-pound horse, for maintenance, he should just get 10 to 12 pounds a day, split up into 2 feedings. And for light work, 12 to 14. And when you start feeding, I wouldn't feed the 12 pounds like right away. I would start with the lowest, and then if he's gaining a little weight, but you want to make him gain a little more or so forth, let him gain a little more nutrition, I'd bump it up to like 11 and then up to the 12. You want to do it slowly over a period of time. And then it also says like maintenance horses is a sole ration fed at 1.25% to 1.5% of body weight with free choice of hay and pasture fed at that. Okay. And then the light work is, see that? Okay, and then so it shows feeding tips on the back also. You can pause this if you want to read some more. And okay, and then they have this nice thing on here. It's called, there's feed and then there's nutrition. And there's some history about their feed. And then nutrena. Again, like I said before, you can go to that feed selector. Hold on, see if it'll focus. NutrenaWorld.com is the website, which is right there. And this feed is the official feed of the AQHA, which is the American Quarter Horse Association. And, yeah. And then they also have these tips for a healthy horse. Pause again if you want to read. This is the senior feed, by the way, guys. I'm just showing you. Oh, here's a picture of all of their bags. They have 6 different feeds. Maintenance, Perform, Original, Senior, Special Care, and Mare and Foal. The Special Care would be for like easy keepers and horses with metabolic concerns. And then your maintenance horse would just be for a pet, basically. Like your pet. Okay? I do not have those on my farm. Sorry. I already spoke about the Perform, the Original, and the Senior. And the Mare and Foal actually would be for like your foals and your mares when they are nursing and so forth. Okay? So, hopefully that helps you why to choose Nutrena. I just really like it. I've never tried a product by Purina. I feed all my animals anything Nutrena except for my sweet feed because I just feed them all stock. So, I guess it's really up to you, but that's why you should choose Nutrena. Thanks.